Hello! Good morning! I'm here sa Bayugao Este, Santa Cruz, Ilocos Sur, visiting my birthplace. Okay, eto yung bahay namin. Yan, napapalibutan ng mga puno na halos hindi na makita yung bahay namin. Okay, doon naman sa place na yon, Turod, Santa Cruz, Ilocos Sur, doon ang mother ancestral house namin at doon kami nakatira ngayon. So I'm gonna take a walk from here up to there. So it's going to be marathon ito. Okay, so join me while I do my walking exercise. Okay, this has been my way of staying fit and healthy. Of course, we're not getting any younger, so as much as possible, we have to take care of our health. And one way of doing it is, of course, walking. Okay, so I'll get back to you later on when I reach the house. Actually, when I was still in high school and even in college, itong park na to, okay, this park ay puro mga palayan yan. Ngayon, it's a commercial area already. So, nandito na yung Iseco. Okay, tapos may mga bahay na, diba? So, talagang there is progress na dito sa birthplace ko. And maybe soon, in 5 years' time, this place is going to be a commercial area. So, it's good that this place is progressing. So, nakakatuwa din. So, madalas na akong umuwi ngayon dito sa Ilocos 2 years ago. But previously, when I was while I was still studying and even after naging lawyer na ako, hindi ako nakaka-uwi masyado dito. But okay, naging Philippine based na ako kasi dati I worked in Singapore for 5 years kasi, and then after that I took a vacation doon sa Canada where my sister is staying. And then from there, I came back here in the Philippines in 2014. But I was Masbate based then. Okay. So, ayan o, kikita nyo may mga kino-construct dito na mga I guess this will be a commercial building. Ayan. Ayun. See, ako lang naglalakad. But I love walking. So, it actually doesn't bother me. Okay? So, as I was saying, 2 years ago, pabalik-balik na kami dito dahil my mother and father, si nanang at si tatang, namimiss nila ang bahay probinsya. So, I have to, kaya umuwi-uwi kami dito para rin pasyalan yung isa kong auntie na nag-iisa na rin na nakatira doon sa ancestral house. Okay, so I really love coming back home and going back to my roots, diba? Okay, ito, commercial area na talaga, okay, yung place na to. When in fact, when I was still in, I guess, mga high school, ganyan, puro to mga fields. I don't know, maybe baka gagawin itong subdivision, I just don't know. Because this is very large Oh, medyo big tract of land. And doon sa dulo na doon, there is a gasoline station that owned by the mayor. Okay? plan, okay, in the next siguro hanggang next year, I will be opening my own law office siguro dito sa Santa Cruz, Ilocos Sur. And because I also want to serve, okay, my hometown mates, my classmates. I just had my reunion with my elementary batchmate, and I felt the need of helping them also with their legal concerns. Kaya it's my way of giving back to my hometown, my roots, my origin. Okay? Okay, so mga ano na talaga ito. Okay. So, naisip ko to do this video because I want to share this later on with my podcast, because I'm doing a weekly podcast discussing some legal issues and concerns for the consumption of the general public. Well, my purpose is actually to make legal matters o yung mga usapin tungkol sa mga ordinaryo na legal issues and concern ng mga kababayan natin na mga Pilipino, para they are well informed at naiintindihan nila kahit papaano. Kasi I noticed, okay, I've been a lawyer pala for almost 17 years na. So napansin ko lang na people sometimes just rely on their lawyers eh. So, hindi nila masyadong iniintindi yung mga dokumento, yung mga simple things. Kaya ang nangyayari, pag natalo sila sa kaso, parang kasalanan lahat ng lawyer, or hindi nila naiintindihan why they lost the case. So, minsan, kailangan lang siguro na maintindihan ng mga ordinary people na mayroong yung mga hindi abogado. I'm not saying pala ordinary people. Sorry, I sorry for using that word, because I'm also an ordinary person. Okay, ang ibig sabihin yung mga non-lawyers. Okay, that's the correct term. I have to stand corrected. So yung mga non-lawyers, minsan they thought things are very complicated, pero may mga bagay that should be simplified, and para madaling maintindihan ng mga tao. And that's my purpose. Kasi ako naman, I've been a teacher for almost a decade. So, kumbaga nandun yung aking desire to impart, to teach, and to explain, discuss. So yun ang aking siguro isang skill. Kaya I decided to do podcast. Okay, at saka para din, namimiss ko rin kasi yung classroom. So I want a bigger classroom, and doing the podcast, I guess, is the best way to connect and to explain some legal matters na para madaling maintindihan ng mga kababayan natin. Okay. Well, I'm not saying that I am a legal expert and I know everything. Hindi po. I'm here also to learn from you, and perhaps you can message me and tell me what kung ano yung mga issues and mga topics na gusto niyo i-discuss natin. Okay. I did this video kasi gusto ko na maintindihan and makilala ako ng audience ko. So, ako si Attorney Maria Anilin Hacosalem Havillonar Mako. So, I just Mako is the surname of my husband. Hacosalem is the surname or the maiden name of my mother, Estepania, and Habilinar, surname po yan ni Mr. Antonio Habilinar, my father. Okay, so I just want to mention them because they are the reason why I become a lawyer, and I just want to honor them. Okay, so Nanang Linda, Tatang Antonio, yan, hello po. Okay. So, and hi also to my husband Noel. Okay, so nandito na po tayo, malapit na akong lumiko. Ayan. Hello, Apo gayam, amin nga mga Ilocano, na yung bag nga bigat tayo amin, at datuyang tatat di Santa Cruz. Mamagmag na. Okay? Because I enjoy ko yung paglalakad. That's my way of keeping fit, getting younger, and staying beautiful. O, diba? Okay. Ayan. Dito na ako, liliko na ako, papunta doon sa Turod. Okay. So, eto actually yung road, papunta sa, ayan yung gasoline station ng mayor namin. Papunta to sa Santa Cruz Public Market. But I gonna be going right. Paliko na ako dito, pabalik na doon sa Turod. Okay? Nung bata ako, kasama ko yung lola ko, si Inang Piling, Felicidad, ako sa left. We usually walk here. At ano pa yun? Hindi yun kalsada, talagang maano pa to, maalikabok. Unpaved siya. So, sinasama ko lagi ng lola ko na pumunta dito para bisitahin yung mga kilala niya na mga kamag-anak din. So, ito yung nilalakaran natin. I just don't know, part na yata to ng Turod. Pero papuntang Baksayan din ito. Well, Turod is the barrio or barangay of my mother. Ayan, so nakikita natin yung tabako. Kasi ang tabako ang isa sa major industry dito sa Ilocos. When I was young, lolo ko nagtatanim yan. Even my parents for a very short time, nagtanim din silang tabako. And very proud na yung tabako is naging source of income at nagpaaral yan sa mga uncle at auntie ko. So mayroon din industry pala dito, gumagawa ng mga cabinets, ganyan. So okay, so I discovered marami na rin pala mga bahay dito. When in fact, yata nung elementary ako, siguro mga 20 lang na houses or even lesser. Kasi yung lolo ko, si Ambrosio Hocosalem, siya yung barangay captain mula nung, di pa ako sinisilang siguro. Matagal siyang naging kapitan. And then pagkatapos nun, nung nawala na siya, ang sumunod na naging kapitan yung uncle ko, si Marcelo Hocosalem. Okay, for the longest time. So, isa sa mga naging project niya, I'm so proud kasi meron na silang gym, madadaanan natin mamaya. Pero ngayon, medyo nag-retired na rin siya, hindi na siya yung kapitan. Okay. Si Dawen pala to, si Dawen, sorry. Mali pala ako. Ayun, si Dawen pala itong lugar na to. Ayun pa lang yung Turod. Okay. By the way, ang turod pala, for those who are not familiar with the word turod, turod means hill. Hilly. Kasi, sa totoo, yung pinakatuktok ng turod, o yung hill, doon nakatayo yung bahay ng lolo ko. Yan. To, barangay Turod. I have many fond memories of my childhood here sa Turod. Okay. Dito ako nangunguha ng mga balimbing. Okay? Nangunguha ng sampalok. Nahulog pa nga ako sa sampalok. And also siniguelas. Marami dating siniguelas dun sa, at saka duhat din. Okay. So, dito na tayo sa Mabuhay, Barangay Turod. I guess this signage is also one of the project ng Uncle Manuel ko, Uncle Marcelo ko as a barangay captain. Okay? Parang bahay ito ng isa kong classmate. Okay, hindi ko nababanggitin yung pangalan kasi nakakahiya. So, barangay. Ito na, Barangay Turod. So this house, this mansion actually, belongs to a distant relative and a high school batchmate. Okay? So, ito na, medyo malayo pa yung lalakarin ko, but I'm perspiring, but I feel so good. Okay, it's been 17 minutes pa lang naman. Okay. You know, I started walking nung mag-work ako sa Singapore for 5 years. Doon ko nakita yung value of exercise. Kasi I'm the type of person na kumain lang ng medyo madami-dami for 3 consecutive days, lolobo na ako. So, in order for me to keep myself healthy, ganyan. O, eto pala, nakita nyo ho, yung aquarium nila to. Yan. I guess, I don't know what will be the done, pero dito ako sa kabila. Kasi ang daming dogs. Takot ako sa mga dogs. Okay. Ayan. So, nakita nyo, no? It's so nice looking at the rising of the sun with the mountains. So, I am so proud and happy to be an Ilocana and to be born here in Santa Cruz, Ilocos Sur. This is very dear sa aking puso. So man lang namin that, sorry and apologize din for my fellow Ilocanos. Gamin, medyo pilipit na rin yung dila ko nga, diretsong Ilocano. So medyo lagi na lang ako nagtatagalog for my viewers also to understand what I'm saying. So, napansin ko, no, corn, ang dami ng corn. So, it's not unlike before, na what you can see during summer is puro tabako. Ngayon, karamihan na ng mga tinatanim dito is corn. Okay? Corn tsaka peanuts. Okay, oh. Peanut na ang tinatanim nila ngayon. This is very good. Okay, siguro nakikita nyo from here yung mga towers. Yung mga towers na yan, ginawa yan, if I'm not mistaken, 1980s siguro yan, mga 1980s ginawa. And yan yung project pa yan ng dating Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos, the father of our current president. and yung electrification ng National Electrification Program dati ni Marcos. And nagtayo sila ng maraming towers, hindi lang actually dito, but even sa mga mountains, sa mga bundok, maraming tower. And from what I heard, ang gusto naman yata ni President Bongbong Marcos ngayon is digitalization. So I guess there are areas in Ilocos Sur na they will be erecting cell sites. So para ma-improve yung para ma-execute yung program about digitalization. So, syempre, kailangan maging mabilis yung internet. Okay, so medyo malapit na ako dun sa lilikuan. Pupunta sa bahay ng lolo at lola ko. So, by the way, Inang Piling and Lolo Ambrosio are now in heaven. So, but I'm so proud of my grandparents because they are kind and good-hearted people. As you can see, may mga kambing at may mga baka din sa fields, pero not as many as before when I was young. Okay, so nandito na tayo paliko na ako papunta dun sa bahay. Dati, ano lang to, puro palayan. Ang tawag namin dito dati tambak. Tambak lang dito at nilalakaran ko nung maliit pa ako. Pero ngayon, it's already paved. Sementado na rin kahit papaano. At marami na rin mga bahay dito. Ito yung sinasabi ko na when I was in elementary, mga 80s yan. Kaunti lang mga bahay. Mga 10 to 15 or 20 houses lang. Pero ngayon, madami-dami na rin. Okay, so if you see, no, yung pinanggalingan ko doon sa may building na yon. Okay, so yung nilalakaran ko kanina is a national highway. Ngayon, nasa Turod na tayo. Turod, Barangay Turod. Etong mayroong flag na yellow and napapalibutan. From what I heard, isa ito sa mga cell site na itatayo. Mga maliliit lang na cell site. Okay? So yan, yung gym na yan, kung makikita nyo, isa yan sa mga project dati ng uncle ko, ng kapitan siya, si ex-barangay captain Marcelo Hakasalem. Okay? So medyo malapit na ako dun sa bahay. Okay? So kung titignan nyo, ipapakita ko lang sa inyo itong mga nakasulat dito. Ayan o. Okay, so Barangay Captain Marcelo Hakasalem. Siya ang may project nito. Ayan ang Turod Barangay Plaza. Okay. Ang lupa where na kung saan nilagay ito. Donation to ng ng family Hako Salem. Ang mahirap lang dito, maraming aso. Okay, so kung if you notice, di ba, tignan nyo, hilly talaga siya, maburol. Kaya siya tinawag na turod. Kasi para siyang hill. Nung bata ako, dito, mahirap maglakad dito kasi kasama ko yung lola ko. Parang siya dati, magubat. Ayan, natatanaw dito yung Bayugao Este. Ang Bayugao Este is the barangay of my father. Okay, yan madaming mga mangga dito. Magsasawa ka. Ayan yung mais. Yung nakabilad. Ito papuntang Baksayan, ibang barangay yan. So, dito tayo sa Duhat Street. Ayan. Okay, by the way,